and welcome to Prepared Leaders, where we'll teach you the secret formula you have been missing when it comes to self-improvement and some leadership tips that will help you climb the ladder of success. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to be notified every time a new video is uploaded. Also, don't forget to leave a comment down below. In this video, I'll be teaching you how to lessen anxiety when speaking to people and girls. As a renowned psychologist once remarked, there are only two fears that you are born with: the fear of falling down and the dread of loud noises. All of other fears are learned. This is the first thing you need to grasp about social anxiety and nervousness before giving a speech. And by extension, this means that you can certainly unlearn this fear, and I'll show you how. I now tutor a lot of people, mostly men who have severe social anxiety. I've found that a personal challenge called the 100 Interaction Challenge is one of the best strategies to deal with social anxiety. If you succeed in completing this task, I promise that your social situation will be considerably better than it was before. Simple guidelines state that you must speak with 100 strangers within a month. You don't have to sit down with a stranger and have a lengthy discourse about what life is all about, since the essential word here is engaging. In fact, depending on how much social anxiety you experience, I would actually advise using what I like to refer to as bulletproof conversations. "Hey, what time is it?" is an example of a discussion that cannot go wrong. "Excuse me, can you tell me how to get to so-and-so?" "Thanks for the ride." Conversation starters are known as bulletproof dialogues and are appropriate in social settings. What if they think I'm odd and don't want to talk to me? It is one of the biggest worries and insecurities that people with social anxiety face. Because conversations don't require you to stick your neck out at all, and nobody will rebuke you for asking what time it is. You will improve conversations and completely eliminate that fear. However, you will still be exposed to speaking with others, which will significantly reduce your social anxiety. This works so well because of the way fear operates. Fear is a feeling that is easy to foresee. When you choose to avoid something you dread, it will grow bigger the next time you encounter it. But if you choose to face your fear, it will shrink the next time you meet it, making you feel less anxious and fearful. The 100 Interaction Challenge requires you to face your fear repeatedly. And even though each interaction isn't the most mind-blowing interaction you've ever had, it nevertheless lessens your fear just by exposing you to it. You might want to retake the challenge after you've finished it. You can't utilize foolproof conversation openers this time if you really want to overcome your social anxiety. Instead, try employing a statement that has a little more guts. "Hey, how's your day going?" is my go-to response. The key to pulling off this statement is to say it while grinning broadly. Now, for men whose primary concern is social anxiety when interacting with women, I suggest the same task with a minor modification, which involves finishing the 100 Interaction Challenge but exclusively interacting with women. However, as long as you complete those 100 conversations, you are free to employ impenetrable discussion starters. Your social anxiety will go away, I can assure you of that. Now, I want to leave you folks with one last technique. Employ a little method called the 3-to-1. If you're out there and having trouble moving and actually initiating the discussion, see, the reason you hesitate and withdraw at the last minute is that you let your mind begin talking, at which point it pushes all of this negativity out. Instead, when you see someone you want to talk to, count 3, 2, and 1. Once you reach 1, you must begin the conversation. This is helpful because it prevents you from having time to reflect or find justification. Fear is a limiting factor for the majority of us because it prevents us from taking risks that could endanger ourselves. Consider this: you're terrified of falling from a plane because you could perish. Because they could also kill you, you're terrified of gnashing teeth and creeping spiders. You're afraid of leaving your job because doing so could mean losing a crucial source of money and making it difficult to afford food and housing. Although a stretch, that is absolutely true for many people. In order to keep us out of potentially dangerous circumstances, we have developed a fear of them. Fear of conflict and embarrassment is a major cause of social anxiety. In reality, these don't really put us in any seriously dangerous situations. And with time and practice, your brain will begin to realize that, as the improvement pill mentioned, the longer you put off something, the worse it will get, because you'll artificially inflate the perceived danger of the anxiety in your mind. The best thing you can do is simply start talking to more people. If girls make you uncomfortable, put yourself in more situations to chat with more of them. As you practice, you'll become more adept at interpreting body languages, recognizing subtle social signs, and boosting your self-assurance in previously unpleasant social circumstances. I want you to leave this video right now, or as soon as it's finished, talk to someone. Have a new conversation with someone you've never met before. When you return, leave a comment below describing how it felt. You probably felt great because you might have had a brief adrenaline rush. You might also have felt relieved that the conversation was over or accomplished because you were one step closer to conquering yourself. Around the 35th person, the 100 social contact task for me actually became enjoyable. I began to approach it as a game. I suppose it's important to keep in mind that depending on how you utilize it, fear can either motivate you or limit you. By viewing fear as a tool you can control, you can grow as a person. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and turn on the notification bell so you'll know when I upload new content. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you all in my next video.